Hi, I'm so grateful that you're here. Remember, this genuinely might be the most powerful skill you ever learn for the rest of your life, because most people don't realize how much chronic tension and fascial adhesions can restrict one's naturally designed capabilities of being able to relax fully, breathe deeply, sleep well, focus clearly, even detox efficiently, have proper posture, and move naturally without restrictions. But with this daily guided fascia release sequence, I'm going to help you dissolve these fascial adhesions, reduce tension, move more freely, alleviate pain in these regions by helping you release muscles and trigger points you probably didn't even realize were holding you back. Over the last 9 years of studying bodywork therapies across the globe, combined with being raised by an integrative health doctor and pain therapist, I've created a pretty potent fascia release sequence designed to help you dissolve fascial adhesions caused by the modern lifestyle. And before you get started, I want you to know a few things. There is no rush. The amount of reps and time spent doing a certain technique on a muscle are not set in stone. You have the freedom to pause the tutorial to do more of a certain technique on any muscle at any time. You can follow my schedule of 1 session a day or maybe do 2 a day, but even if you only did 1 per week, you would still notice a massive difference over time. And finally, if you can't do this right now, I really want you to try, so set an alarm and come back and do it when you can. Welcome to the guided oil blading session for the arms. We're going to be focusing heavily today on the brachioradialis and the pronator, and really the entirety of the arm. If you know someone who experiences tennis elbow, golfer's elbow, wrist pain, please send them this playlist. We're going to start with the bicep. Starting on the inside of the bicep, doing the entire muscle all the way up into the armpit. Being gentle. Okay, moving on to the tricep. Outside of the tricep here. Doing the entire outside of the tricep and then going to the inside of the tricep. Okay, and then just to give this arm a break, we're going to switch arms and do the entire bicep once again. If I could go back in time before my first boxing match, I would have been scraping like crazy. I would have been scraping like crazy. I was very trapped when I did it. Okay. Doing the tricep. Okay, doing the inside of the tricep. We want to get every little bit of the arm. Okay, moving back, we're going to hit this muscle right here, brachioradialis. For a lot of people, they are going to have adhesions up in here, especially if they have tennis elbow. And to progress in alleviating pain, you want to start with a thicker blade and slowly over time work into using a thinner, more aggressive blade for these techniques. Getting the entirety of this muscle before we move into the extensors. Doing the upper half of the extensors first for about, we can get the muscle in a stretched position while we do this as well. It's one thing I actually don't think I mentioned for the tricep, but it's okay. Okay, moving lower down towards the wrist. We want to hit the entire forearm, especially for the wrist pain. And for down in here, you may want to use a pointier edge of the blade. Oh, it feels so good. Okay, moving on to the pronator. And then slowly working our way down the entire forearm here. I am sweating. I've been filming these all day for a few days now, so I really hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that you're able to do this consistently for a few months and really see what changes in your life. Okay, switching sides. To stretch this muscle, you can turn right hand over. And remember, if you find a place that's tight or hurts, you have freedom to go do this scraping technique whenever you want. I recommend every 2 days, every 3 days, if you want to be as fast as possible with recovering a muscle. Every day tends to be too much. Maybe every 2 days, if you're very healthy. 3, 4, 5 days is really good. Otherwise, I would like you to embody restlessness if you can, or move into the extensors, getting the entirety of the forearm here. If you have any spot that's bumpy, like I have a spot on this side that's bumpier than the other side by a lot, just hammer at that spot. Okay, actually we're going to move down into the wrist. And here you might want to use a sharper end, pointier end to get a little bit deeper. A lot of people are tight in these areas. Okay, moving on to the pronator. Getting the entire forearm. Working our way down, stopping on any spot that's tight or hurts. You want to find your unique trigger points. And that is it for the arms. If you know someone with any type of wrist pain, if your pickleball friend group is experiencing pain, if anyone you know is experiencing pain, especially people who cut hair, please share this with them. And thank you. Have a wonderful day, my friend. I'll see you in the next one. Hi, I hope your body is experiencing wonderful feelings and that you enjoyed this fascia release routine. Go ahead and do yourself a favor now and schedule your next fascia release routine. And also feel free to go back and repeat the routine you just did. If you have any questions or want to learn more about fascia, I linked my full fascia ebook below and it's completely free. I don't even need your email. You can also post any questions in the community or go through the Understanding Fascia and Common Fascia Questions module. I genuinely can't wait to hear how this goes for you, so please comment and share your experiences on this journey, and have a wonderful day, my friend.